I cannot believe I'm here. In the most magical, mystical place ever.
You are now tuned into the Midnight Cowboys. Midnight Cowboys.
Midnight Cowboys, Sex Talk Podcast. Real nasty.
So how often do you think about sex?
Every day.
Every day?
Every day at least.
At least what?
10 to 15 times a day.
And when you think about it, like, how is this like, oh, there's a nipple over there, or even like, oh, my pussy dripping? Or is it?
My pussy never really drips randomly, but I think about it. I can think about it if I see a stranger. Every time I see a girl with a butt that makes me look at her butt, I think about what it would be like to have sex with that girl and with her butt.
Right.
And then I think about if I'm in a nice place, like, oh, this would be a nice place to have sex. Or I might think about something I saw on television. Or I think about sex a lot. Except I try not to think about it when I'm at work, but yeah.
It kind of flies by. So when it flies by to you, like I said, tell me again. So it don't drip, or what happens to your body? You get a chill, like you said. You think about that moment itself, like laying on that butt.
Not more so the laying on the butt. I just think about, oh, she has a nice butt. I wonder what it'd be like from her from behind. Or even if I see like guys that, you know, the first thing you usually think of is like, I wonder what it'd be like to have sex with them. It's just a fast thought.
Got you.
But no, my pussy does not just drip randomly.
Right. So what's the craziest place you ever had sex?
The craziest place I ever had sex would be in a car at a lake with my friends, which was really funny. I was like...
Hold on. So let me rewind this just a tad bit. With your friends, so there's like people watching?
I was maybe like 19, and my old best friend, her dad had just passed away and left her a Buick Skylark. So she was the shit because she was driving. And it was her and her dude, my dude, and we went to the lake. We were drinking Brass Monkey. And so she was like getting on her boyfriend in the front. I was in the back. I mean, we were just like wilding out. And then the police knocked on the window.
Was y'all naked?
Yeah, like, you know, like, when you're young, just like pants down and stuff like that.
So what position was you in when the police pulled up?
I was missionary. I was on my back.
So you was like...
I was like, what the fuck?
Oh my God, was the window steamed up?
Yes, it was just
goodness.
so funny.
That is crazy. Okay, so would you consider yourself a freak? Because I was young, so you've been doing this shit.
You know what? Now that I'm coming of age, I've learned to accept my sexuality. Shout out to Sex and the City for allowing me to do that. And I didn't consider myself a freak until I dated a guy who was like, you're a nasty ass freak. And I was like, well, fuck you. But, you know, he was like, no, that's a good thing. But I guess I would consider myself to be a freak, given the right person in the right situation.
So is the word nasty bad or good? What would you consider?
I think nasty is like the word bitch. It's all about how you use it.
Ooh.
You could be like nasty. Or you could be like, that's nasty. I would rather be like, that's nasty.
Gotcha.
I don't want to be like, ew, you're nasty.
So is sex for you better at night or in the day? Like, what would you prefer?
I prefer night because usually in the day I have things to do, and as much as I want to have sex in the daytime, you get tired, you get lazy.
Right. Daytime sex better though, because you got energy after. It's nighttime, you're like, I just want to lay down and go to sleep.
No, I like nighttime sex.
Yeah? So what turns you on the most?
From a guy or just sexually?
Yeah, what turns you on, period? Like, what turns you on? It could be something simple as, or something big as.
It could be something as simple as somebody making me laugh. I'm not saying everybody that makes me laugh, I'm gonna have sex with them, but something funny, or it has to be everything just lined up at that moment.
Right.
Just not one particular thing.
Okay, so what's your take on porn?
I like porn, but this is how I feel. This is where we're going to this. Book me, because I want to shoot.
What's she about to say?
I want to shoot porn videos.
You want to shoot them or be in them?
No, I want to direct. Oh. I want to direct porn
she
videos.
Like, book me.
Book me. I will direct your amateur porn videos.
But you saying book me because I'm shaking it?
No, I don't want to be. If I was younger, I would have maybe did that to make a, but no, I don't want to be in the porn, but I do want to direct it. I like watching porn, but I don't I'm one of those people that I don't need the volume up. The music sucks.
So when you watch it, do you masturbate?
A little bit, but I try not to because by the time I masturbate, I don't even want to watch it anymore.
That's crazy. That's crazy because when I masturbate, it's like, all right, as soon as it's over with, as soon as you come, you just like, okay, who cares? Let me get
back. Let me
get right back to doing what I'm doing. Fuck everybody and everything, you know. So what's your take on music when it comes to sex?
We need more soundtracks for having sex. I don't like the whole like R&B, makey love type music.
Trey Songz type shit?
I do not like Trey Songz. I don't like that vibe. I don't like sexy men that are like, yeah, I'm singing for the ladies. I don't like that.
No?
No.
So what type of sex music would you prefer? Some Moneybagg Yo?
Yes.
Okay.
I like having sex to trap music.
Okay.
I don't want R&B.
Is it because it make it think that you fucking with them, or what make you feel like that?
No.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
What makes a little bit more twerk.
Okay.
Usually I'm listening to trap music going into sex, probably.
Okay.
I just never really been into a situation where I was like making love. I don't know if I've ever made love.
So how do you handle, back to our first question, how do you handle your sexual urges? You know, when you're in public, you know, you see that ass or you see that what's it called? You know, them jogger pants.
I don't even look at the dick print. I used to date a guy, I'm like, well, I'm not turned on by the dick print. I'm like, having a dick print in your jogging pants is like having a girl in booty shorts. Like,
it's normal, right? That's how I be feeling. Because it's like, I be having dick prints in khakis.
Yeah, it does nothing for me.
Right. So what's your favorite part on a guy or a girl? Body part.
My favorite part on a guy, I like chubby guys, so it would probably be the belly. And I like nice fingers on a guy. And, I like nice necks. Like the neck. On a girl, I like her butt. And either her hair or her boobs.
Okay, well, since we found out you're bi, what's your best foreplay kick it? What would you consider like how foreplay gotta go down when they rocking with you, man and woman? Because you got both. You know, so you with your dude, and y'all about to do some before sex shit. What's the scenario?
We could be doing some art, doing something that's...
Ooh, paint. He put art on you. He see you paint. He coming over there and hit you with the brush.
No,
like,
I think
motherfucker.
No, I think my turn on is like a mind stimulation thing before, like if we're having a conversation, a joke, a movie, something like that. If it's a girl, I've been told I'm an aggressive girl, so I don't really do like the foreplay thing with a girl. If I like a girl, I'd probably just like grab her and be like, hey, come here, let me see your titties.
Let me see him, not just touch him?
No, let me see him first.
Okay. And what is she? Okay. So have you ever been in a situation where you was down to do something that somebody else wasn't?
Yes.
Tell me about it.
Well,
with a girl, I need to know, like, how she was just not trying to get her pussy ate that day.
No, it wasn't like that. Okay. It was just, she was acting like she wasn't into that. But when we would be alone, she was constantly like throwing herself at me, which I don't like. I don't like when girls act easy. Don't be easy. I would say don't be easy. And then finally we got together one day. I was drunk, but I was like, come here, I was just like, come here, just sit on me. Mm-hmm. I was like smacking her ass.
So what type of girls do you like?
I like thick, chocolatey, dark skin, black girls. This guy tried to tell me I like fat girls. I don't like fat girls. I like big girls that smell good. I don't like skinny girls.
You smell like something edible. I don't fucking know. I wish the camera could smell you. But damn. So tell me one more time, because I need to know. Like, tell me about a kick it when he was with a woman. I need to know. Because you are like on fire, so like. Maybe that girl that I was. Or do you play which role do you play?
I play if I want to talk to you, I will, but if I don't want to talk to you, don't talk to me. Like, I'll pursue you if I want to, if not, don't.
I'm saying, are you the you got the strap, or y'all just?
I've never used a dildo. I've never had anybody use the dildo on me. I don't want to use a dildo. I don't want.
So you don't masturbate with dildos?
No.
What? Oh, word. Damn.
I've done that once. It makes no sense. It's a rubber dick with. It makes no sense.
It don't. So the penetration of just going in and
It's
going in.
nothing.
It's about nothing. It ain't about nothing.
Nothing. It doesn't even. Why? There's no heat. There's no warmth. There's no body.
Right.
It's just.
So you don't even fuck around with no sex toys?
No, not at all. I don't own one sex toy.
Wow.
I've only did that once.
So what about you ever had sex and y'all like use whipped cream or chocolate syrup or what you use, ketchup?
Ew.
What? Hot sauce?
That's nasty.
Hot sauce?
No.
What y'all use?
I've used whipped cream before. I've used honey, which don't ever do that because it was way too sticky.
Yeah.
Body oil, like baby oil, is really fun because you can just like start sliding around on it, and once you start sliding, you just slide in.
It's so
that's
fun because you just like you feel like a porno or something. Because like we slippery.
It's just fun.
Yeah. So have you ever been in a situation where you was just like, okay, let's get it popping because there's multiple women, there's multiple men here. You know, it's like this.
Like an orgy?
Could have started that way, or just 2 girls, 1 guy.
I've never had an orgy, but yeah, I have got it popping before.
2 girls, 2 guys, 2 guys, few.
2 girls and a guy.
Okay, that's cool. And you was the person to like get it popping, or?
Yeah, because the dude that was just kept constantly talking about this shit. Like, oh my god, I want to have a 3-way, I want to have a 3-way, I want to have a 3-way, I want to have a 3-way. We end up doing it, and I was just like, oh okay.
Was it worth it?
No.
So what's one of the weirdest things that turn you on?
It's one of the weirdest things that turns me on.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's weird. I don't know. What would be weird?
I mean, it could be just like a guy who's dirty and got off work.
No, that's never gonna turn me on.
You know?
Weird would be. I don't think I have anything weird that turns me on. I just like what I like. I really can't think of anything that I would be like, that's weird, but I like it.
Gotcha. What about what's your technique? What's your take on ass play?
It's not necessary.
No?
No. Like
No?
anal sex?
Anal sex, tongue in the ass.
No.
You don't like to eat ass?
No.
No?
No.
No toys and no ass play.
No. No. A wet ass. I've had people try to lick my ass before. A wet ass feels like a wet ear. And if you ever had a wet ear, you're just like, ew, I just wish my ear was not wet.
Oh my God.
A wet ass feels like a wet ear. I can't concentrate because it's like you're not supposed to be doing that.
Right.
Like,
oh my God.
I mean, anal sex.
That's not it.
It could be like a topper, I guess. Like the ending.
So yeah, I was about to say, so when somebody like eating it and then they just go for more,
Please don't.
You just be like, stop it. You
I
will
like
never
do
say.
a cute little squirm, like, no, stop, get away from there. But I'm like, why? In my head, I'm thinking like, why?
I'm just boo-boo. You nasty.
Maybe.
She nasty.
I'm just not into that.
So during sex, you ever been in something or doing something and been embarrassed? Like, oh my God, oh my God, I'm on my period. Oh my God, I ain't wash it. Or I don't know.
No,
I don't know. What is it?
I was with this guy and he made me like squirt, pee, whatever you want to call it. And he was like, oh my God. And I felt a little bit uncomfortable, like, like, is this wrong or what? So.
Right. Would you ever make a porno?
Yes, I have.
You have made one before?
I think everybody has.
You still got them? You still got them? No. They're out there in the world.
They're just out there somewhere.
Right. Okay, so damn, you got one already. So it ain't even no point to ask, like, if you was to make one, what it would be like. So
it was fun. I mean,
tell me about your porno.
I believe everyone has recorded themselves in a sexual act.
So tell me about yours, though. Like, what was your porno about? Like, what was it called?
I'm not gonna tell you what it's called, but it was really funny because it was like when he came in, he knocks on the door and he's like, "This factory job is killing me," and I don't know why he said that. It just made me laugh. Like, this is how it starts. Like, the factory job is killing you, but then I was like, "Don't worry about it. I'll take care of it." Just some little silly shit like that.
Right.
But it was real funny. It was fun.
Wow. So what's your fantasy? What's something that you haven't done yet?
My fantasy?
Yeah.
I can't tell you my fantasy. That's like telling your wish.
You gotta tell me a fantasy. Like, what's something that you just ain't done yet? And it's just like, I can't wait to do that.
You know what a fantasy would be, though?
What's your fantasy?
If I found the right person, it would be... Like, I've seen where they have, like, chicks lined up, like, 3 of them. They're usually, like, the naughty schoolgirl. But, like, if you had a black chick, a white chick, an Asian chick, you know, all lined up. And then you just, like, hit them back to back. From behind. Back to back. I think that would look good.
Wow, that is. During sex, do you kiss?
Every once in a while. I'm not even really a big kisser, period. I mean, I have, but I mean, I do like kissing, but I just feel like that's like beyond sex, the most intimate thing you can do with a person.
Okay.
I'd probably have sex with you before I kissed you.
Wow. So like gave head before you even kissed, huh? So I think you a freak.
But it's not nasty, it's just nasty.
Yeah, ooh. So let me get you saying that one time. Midnight Cowboys Sex Talk Podcast, real nasty. You gotta say it sexy.
Midnight Cowboys. Wait, no, that's not it.
Get to the mic, get your mouth on it. Take that gum out.
Midnight Cowboys, a sex talk podcast. Real. Stop doing that. Wait, let me say it. Hold on. Midnight Cowboys, a sex talk podcast. Real nasty.
Yeah, Jenny V came through to bless the mic. Midnight Cowboys Sex Talk Podcast, real nasty. I like that.
Clearly.
You like that?
It's cool.
So what's the best way to seduce you?
Loyalty.
Better say that shit. You better say that shit.
Loyalty. Seduce me with your loyalty.
Dang. So we answered my. And I think my favorite question was, you know, when horny in public, what you do?
Think about it once and keep it moving.
Keep it moving. You don't go touch it.
No, I've never had the urge to touch myself in public like
No.
that.
Oh, wow. And the craziest place you ever had sex was in a car.
In a car.
You want to ask me anything?
I've actually had sex in a car while driving, so maybe that would be it.
Was you going fast? Side street, freeway? Where were you at?
We were like in a car just all through downtown. It was about.
Just joyriding. How was you on? Like on top of him? You was driving, sitting on
I was on top and he was driving.
Facing forward, backwards? What?
Facing him.
And he was driving like this?
Yeah.
Y'all doing like that?
Yeah.
Why not turn around and he can sit like this and you drive? You drive and he just sitting there.
Because he used to like to suck on my titties a lot, so.
Ooh. So that's is that what you prefer?
I never liked having my titties sucked until I was with one person. There's only one person I ever enjoyed.
You do it right?
Yeah.
What about that pussy being sucked? How do you prefer
what?
it?
I'm not a big person on oral sex.
Not giving head either, you? Shit, the store look like it's selling.
I will say
But go back to you. We talking about you.
No, I've never really been into that. Like,
getting that thing, because I know them lips there looking pink, and I just know it's probably.
I've only had.
Do you got that pretty pink, or you got that dark? And what you got? But hold on. My question. So sucking it, you ain't into that? Nobody just nibbling it.
No, I don't nibble. This is not like a chewy, like chew toy.
Yeah, get you.
I've never really been into like receiving oral sex like that.
Wow.
I mean, I like it.
Let me.
But maybe it's just not.
Let me rewind a little bit. When did you lose your virginity?
I was almost 16, 15, almost 16.
You been doing this shit. You 30 plus now? Mm-hmm. Okay, so what the hell? It's that young life. Wait till you do these 30s. You're gonna be like, nibble, baby.
It's just not that.
Lick it, baby. Touch it, baby. And then see, the best is when you like got your face in it and then you grab some ass.
See, I will say, okay, well, one guy, he's just like, sit on my face.
Sit on my face.
I was like, what? Do you really want me to do that? And then he did it, and I was like, I love him for that.
Begging.
So that was a good experience.
That's my favorite go-to move because, I mean, although like giving head ain't the my number one thing in sex, I love when she sit on my face, because it's like, you know, I know for sure she's being pleased, and it ain't that bad because it's some fun to it. You know, that's what I love about the full sexual experience. It's fun, and it don't matter. Like, you having fun with an ugly person, a pretty person, fat, skinny. It's just fun.
I think if I found the right person, I would be able to enjoy it more. But usually I'm thinking, like, are you doing this, like, with everybody, or...
Yeah, you a freak. You got your tongue all in my booty, and then you trying to...
No, tongues in the booty. I'm just saying, like...
Yeah. So before we get up out of here, any questions you want to ask me, and definitely let the people know where they could find your freaky ass. Cause she real nasty.
Listen, I'm not real nasty. I'm nasty, and I'm comfortable with my sexuality.
Yeah.
And what should I ask you? Do you like getting your ass licked?
By one person. But not all the time.
Why?
No cap.
Is it important to include the balls if you're giving head? Is it a necessity?
No.
How do you feel about threesomes?
I had threesomes in the past. I like threesomes if they're not with your partner, your like boyfriend, your official boyfriend, girlfriend, because you can't share the person that you lay up with. You can't share that person unless y'all like out of town and y'all doing it that one moment. And even still, me being a man, the woman gotta get her kinky off more than I do, and that's cool though. You feel me? That's cool, but that's how I feel about threesomes. Yeah, if your wife, your husband, don't do it unless y'all buying that same, y'all going half on it in Vegas or whatever the hell, maybe Barbados.
So you wouldn't have a threesome with just your girlfriend and a regular girl in the city that you see all the time?
Absolutely not. Honestly, that wouldn't be good. I can't say not. If she wanted it, let's go for it.
Would you still call the girl afterwards?
I absolutely would not call anyone. I wouldn't even want her number. I wouldn't even mind if I knew her. And if I did know her and she happened to be someone like you, and it was that, I would leave it at that, because I respect my situation, because my situation is bigger than that one night threesome or some shit. You know what I mean? Because even the person who we would include in our situation, they still would have to be on their P's and Q's for me to even be attracted to them like that. Because I'm attracted to something much more than just looks these days. I'm attracted to somebody who got much more than looks. Yeah.
Why if it's two girls and a guy, it's a threesome, but if it's reversed, guys call it a train?
Due to the fact that with two guys and one girl, they're not touching. The guys aren't touching, you know, and that's why. Now, if it was two guys, one girl, and the guys was gay, that's a threesome. Facts. Even so, meaning he putting the dick in the butt and he putting that little dick in that pussy. See what I'm saying?
That's gay.
That's a threesome though.
Cause it's rubbing like this.
Cause they fucking touching each other. Men is touching each other. That's gay. So that's a threesome. Threesomes could be for men and they could be for women. But if it's, there you go. Answered your question.
Okay.
So yeah, I had multiple threesomes with women only. See what I'm saying?
Have you ever ate a girl out and she came in your mouth and then you kissed her right after?
Absolutely.
Now, would you kiss a girl if you came?
Absolutely not. And why not? Because I'm not into the snowballing effect. The snowballing effect is when you put cum from one mouth to another. Snowballing is
never knew there was a term for that.
Snowballing.
Okay, yeah, I was just wondering. And I think that's all that I have.
Oh, Jenny B with them real nasty questions. I appreciate you for coming through.
No problem.
Yes. If I had my other co-hosts here, I'll make you put some of that lipstick on them. I appreciate you for coming through with them lips and them thighs. Being real nasty. Yes. One more time, let me get you to say that. Midnight Cowboys, real nasty with Jenny B.
Midnight Cowboys, Sex Talk Podcast, real nasty.
my name is Jenny Pooh, but I'm going by Jen B because that's my real name. And I'm going through a transition in life, so I'm showing it through my artwork. I've been painting for a couple years, but I've actually started to use my techniques and things like that over the past year. I like working with acrylics. Respect to anybody who works with oils because they're really difficult. These are my first large canvas pieces. I like a lot of color, bright colors, texture. This is like a collage of art. I like pictures where you can look at them more than once and always find something different than what you saw the first time. Like the movie Fight Club. I like to do a light and then a dark. So this is like the light side of love and this is the dark side. And you got your lightning bolts, waves, because it's, going like that. I love the word love. I drew an arrow both ways because love has to go both ways in order to work that one way. Got the number 3 because sometimes there's not just 2 people in a relationship. Sometimes there's a third that you don't know about. So that's there. This is fire. These are sun rays. I'm not going to tell you everything because if you see it, I like people to point out what they can see as far as in there. I like to use the white lines because I like when you can't tell where something begins or ends because there's never an ending. It's always just a new beginning. And then this one over here is just an expression of feeling where it's light on one side and then dark on the other. Different things going through your mind. A lot of love. I love flowers. I'm obsessed with clouds. So I like to draw a lot of clouds. Clouds in all different types of forms. These are just a couple different textures that I learned how to do. And I like eyes a lot because even though we have eyes, you can never see your own eye. But you try to see what someone else sees through their eyes, which is really weird. So, I'm going to get a couple more pieces for my collection. I just really like them.